you beautiful people out there on the internet? It is I, Michael Shockman, here with you another episode for you of our Let's Play and stream series of the Waltz of the Wailing Death. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday this morning, wherever you are. This Sunday, the 21st of November. Um, it's about it's exactly 5 a.m. right now. Here in the Pacific Northwest. Where I'm at, and we are going to be diving right into things. This will probably end up being the last stream that I do this week. Aside from maybe one, maybe two little hangout streams during times just to kind of hang out and kind of chill out. But as for the Waltz of the Wailing Death for this week, the week of Thanksgiving here in the U.S., this is going to be the last stream for this week. Yeah. We're going to dive right into things. I'm trying to think if there are any kind of updates we want to do. I do want to tell you that I will be following from this point forward a guide from IGN, to basically make sure that we don't have a repeat of last stream where we spent like 2.5 to 3 hours, the better part of 3 hours, just bumbling around and not really being able to succeed. And by the time you guys are seeing this on YouTube, it will have been like an hour and 10 minutes, maybe a little bit less, give or take a few minutes. That I was able to cut it down to. Cut out about 80% of the actual recording, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode, the one in question. It was definitely a learning experience. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to be diving right into today's episode really quick. Really quick before we do, though, you know what to do. Check out the links down in the description. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And with that out of the way, thank you so much, and we're going to dive right into today's episode. So here we go. Alright. Here we go. Live play. There we go. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Alright. And you will, alright. Good. Here we go. Perfect. Wonderful. Alright. You guys will bear with me for a moment. Perfect. Okay. So, as a quick little aside, a little recap, as it were, for those of you who are just tuning in to the series now. Up until this point, we have done the following. We joined the Academy. We're sent an invitation to join the Academy of Neverwinter, and went and joined. Went through our basic training, completed training, and made our way into the service of Lady Erebeth de Tilmarand and the city of Neverwinter. At which point, as the rumors spread that the Waterdavian creatures of various import and whatnot, had been brought to the Academy to create a cure for this plague, which was the cause of the call for heroes, called the Wailing Death, the eponymous plague of our stream's name. The Academy was attacked, and we had to fend off a flurry of combats and learning our way through our fight through the Academy. Eventually, finding as we got to the end and got to the stables where the Waterdavian creatures were being kept, that they had escaped into the city, and we were greeted by Fenthic Moss, the lover and companion of Lady Erebeth de Tilmorand, I swear I can speak, and Dester, a Helmite, supposedly. Um, we then made our way about a week later to the Hall of Justice, where we proceeded to track down the four water Waterdaven creatures, those being a nymph, a intellect devourer, a Yanti, and a cockatrice, going through a series of different trials and tribulations to get various pieces and sections of these creatures back so that the cure might be created. However, upon creating the cure, it was revealed that Dester, through the act of betrayal, was actually the leader of a sect of false Helmites uh, um, who had taken over Helm's Hold and slaughtered those within, and that he basically took the cure back to Helm's Hold. We followed him through the portal. Also, it is of note that before we followed him through, Fenthic followed after him to figure out what was going on. This was not so good, as we would later find out. We managed to battle our way through undead hordes and also a horde of false Helmites, bringing Jester to justice, but also, unfortunately, implicating Fenthic in possible guilt in his collaboration with this. And as such, it was determined that while Dester was directly to blame, the mob, the angry citizens of Neverwinter, needed someone to blame, and so they hung Fenthic as an example. However, nobody spoke up, not even his Lady Erebeth, and we then proceeded to make our way to Port Last, where we were put in charge of the search and hunting down of the cult that was responsible for uh, the causing the plague. After a number of different encounters and adventures in doing this, we discovered that the cult was based in Luskan, the city of Luskan, a rival to Neverwinter. And we made our way to Luskan through a couple of different things, including fighting through and destroying the base of of one of the pirate captains. Managed to get the seal needed to get into the host tower. We battled our way through the host tower, only to get to the summit of it, the pinnacle of it, and find that Lady Erebeth, who had disappeared when upon entering um, into Luskan, had actually fallen from grace and completely um, forsaken her vows of justice and honor to Tyr, um, and had become a blackguard in service of Morag, the dark goddess of the now revealed Old Ones, what appears to be a lizard-like race from ancient days, that is trying to make a return. We also found that these old ones were searching, and their cultist followers were searching for what were known as the words of power. So after and as such, after this revelation and this betrayal, we made our way back to Erengend, and then he sent us to into chapter 3, which is where we are now, where we are in the northern lands of the Uthgard tribes, and we are at a place called Bjorn's Well, and it brings us to last session, where we track down the first of three remaining words of power. There are four total. The party or the enemy already has one, and we found the first word of power in last session in a inside of a extra dimensional space, inside of a snow globe of all things. We are now going to track down the next word of power, and hopefully be able to stop the army of Erebeth, her master Malgrim, and their terrible machinations therein. So we pick up now in our quest to search out the second word of power of three, and that's where we pick up. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, here we go. We're actually going to go ahead and rest. Just so we can heal up our dear friend Tommy Undergallows, our rogue of lockpicking and crossbow sniping persuasion. Let's go. Perfect. Okay, now real quick, I'm actually gonna come here. To here. Okay. Alright. We need to head south. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Cool. Just so you guys are aware, I am going to be... Oh, that's right. Turn on our thing. I am going to be, going and, like I said before, I am going to be consulting a guide, decent amount through this chapter, and probably the next chapter as well. And just so you guys at home are aware, we are already more than halfway through the game, through this series. I know I've only, by the time you guys are seeing this, I think it will have been, this will be the 6th episode, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, just wanted to kind of say that. Yeah, so we're gonna take a look at his wares. As you can see here, we have 50,000 gold pieces. Now we're not gonna have that for very long because although we have a +2 greatsword right now, we are actually going to come here, and we are actually going to be buying a +3 greatsword. Yeah. 32,994 gold. Yep. Alright. And since we don't use thieves' tools, we're actually going to sell all of these ones for a little bit more. Perfect. And I don't think there's anything else we need. I don't think so. Yeah, I know we have, we killed a dragon in the last session, so there's a lot that we can sell here. So, for 1,000, a fire agate for 4, a ruby for 1,200, a sapphire for 4,800, a malachite for 2, a topaz for 100, and a diamond for 800. So apparently rubies are more valuable than those. And we don't really need the boots of reflexes. We're actually going to use the boots of speed here in just a second. Pressure properties haste. Okay, yeah. So we're actually going to sell those. Perfect. Right, courtesan blade. 12,000. Holy shit. Alright. Sell that. No. Acid arrow, no. Wisdom. Go ahead and sell that. Just so you guys are aware, we now have an AC of 26, which is insane. Because I think it's that. Yeah, hold on. Yep. The haste actually increases our AC by a +4, a factor of +4, which is insane. Which is pretty awesome. So, we are actually gonna bullets of smiting. Okay. Yeah. So now, we're roughly gonna cut our equipment, our money factor in half. There we go. Perfect. Good. Good. And this one will sell for 2,000 something or other, so bringing us to 40,000. So in all, we actually only lost. We actually have a net loss of only 10,000, which is not bad. That's kind of cool. All right. So now we are gonna come down here. And as you can see, we are moving way faster, which is pretty cool. Yes. Open up the doors. Perfect. And I think this is the right way. Yeah, it is. Okay. Come way down here. And we are actually going to, hey! Oh, tribesmen. Nice. Come on. Nice. Nice. Hey, a bag of holding. Nice. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Nice. Alright, so we're actually going to come down here, and we are going to put all of the things from this one into this bag of holding. Let's see here. Cat's grace. Okay. Good. 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 Come on. Good. Alright. Alright. 4 main bags, not bad. Okay, let's see, how much space do we have left in this thing, huh? Let's see. Oh, we've got a decent amount, okay. So let's bring this one here. Put that right there. We'll also put in some of our arrows into there. So we've got enough space for, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 3, and 3 1s. So we got a thing for 1, 1 stack, 1, 2 stack, 1, 2 stack. So we got the 1, 2 stack. 1, 4 stack. 1, 3 stack. And 4 1 stacks. So we'll go ahead and put this one 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think that about does it. Yeah, that fully maxes it out. Good. Good. Hey! You look a little bit underused. Alright. Perfect. Alright, let's Go here. Perfect. Good. Good. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just kind of taking our time to come through here and go here. Good. 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 Perfect. Awesome. Okay, come here. Perfect. Awesome. And then we come here. And 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 6. Perfect. Come on. Got this. 6. I don't think we have anything anywhere else. No, we don't. Okay. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. Good. Ooh. Dark skin and kind of just getting. Good. Good. Good stuff. Perfect. Okay. Good stuff. Wonderful. Okie dokie. Wonderful. Perfect. Okay. Good. Go. Wonderful. And go. Fort Ilcard.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Do you need any help? I'm alright. When I get back to Valner will heal me. Go here. He's not so lucky. Okay. Wonderful.
No can do.
I greet you.
I am Roland Swift. Over again. Perfect. Wonderful. Good. Just leave the fucking gates open, you know? like you do. Alright. Perfect. That's right. I keep on forgetting this place is basically on a lake. Kinda sucks. Hey, cultists! Nice. You know, one thing I will say about the ability to detect when you're near um a group of when you're getting close to the location of a word of powers, you'll always find cultists nearby there. So that's kind of cool. Right. Go. Come on. We are attacking so much faster. Holy Jesus. Fuck me. Good. Alright. Good. You guys can go ahead and read that if you want. I'm not going to be reading it. Alright. Perfect. Good. Good.
For honor and glory!
Good. Hey, hook wars. Cool. Awesome. Create erase ruins. Perfect. Alright. Enter's note. Translation amulet. Good stuff. Alright. Good.
Make this fight count! It will be your last!
Good. Okay. Alright. For some reason I can't get out of here. Alright, 1 second, folks. Load, autosave, yes. Okay. We just basically have to go back through. Not a problem. Alright. When in doubt.
I greet you.
Yes. Good. Alright. Good. Good stuff. Perfect. Good. Hey, it's the ruins. Woot. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Alright, just so we can do this. In case you guys were wondering, don't ask how I'm able to do that, but suffice to say, it is magic. It's a kind of magic. Alright, cool. Good. Hey, iron armor +3. Not bad. Cool. Good stuff. We defeat the 2 hook horrors. Come on. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, now really quick, before we dive into stuff, we are actually going to go ahead and save it. Just to be safe. Waltz stream 6. Good. Alright. Perfect. Wonderful. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here until we get to a point of interest. So I will see you. I'm gonna cut back as soon as, like I said, as soon as we get to a point of serious interest. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. See you then. Alright, folks, we are back. We have unlocked the door of 3. It took us about, I would say probably about, took us about 25 minutes, to be able to, complete this section of things. I'm actually going to come here and we are going to, before we move on to things, we're going to move and do a little bit of looting, everything like that, so that's going to be kind of cool. Yeah. Perfect. Good. Good. Come on. Alright, this is just kind of a random thing, unfortunately. There we go. Perfect. Alright, wonderful, and there we go. Perfect. Hey, it's a Baylor! Awesome. Cool. I will destroy you! Alright. This is gonna be a hell of an easy fight. You shall not pass! Pulling off my best Ian McKellen there. Come on. You are going down! Goodbye. Goodbye. Right. And a key. Cool. Awesome. The word of power. Sweet. Hey, it's Adrian.
Its power draws my spell, so that my projection may speak to you in this vision. There is much you must know.
Alright, what do you have to tell me?
Mog nothing but a fool. He does not truly understand what he seeks. The words are ancient beyond imagination. They contain power he cannot fathom.
All right.
I, Hadraline of the Word Slaves, was there at the beginning when the world was hot and this land was jungle where the old ones ruled.
All right. Word slaves?
The living power of the words Morgrim seeks had to be bound in the flesh of the Word Slaves. We were unwilling guardians, our souls tied to the ancient magic of the Old Ones.
Okay.
When the world was hot, we Word Slaves suffered for the empire of the Old Ones. The words ripping their power from our tortured spirits and our living flesh.
Who are these old ones you speak of?
The Old Ones are my people. An ancient race of lizard folk who ruled the north before the dawn of time. We were old when even the elves were young. We were the first. We were the creator race.
Okay.
But we were also a race of unbridled cruelty. The strong ruled and the weak suffered. And we Word Slaves suffered most of all. Such was the way when the world was young and hot.
So kind of like today, in modern times. Okay. When the world was hot. What are you talking about?
Once this winter land was a lush jungle. Vents from the earth blasted scorching steam into the sky, and the world was warm and fruitful. The Old Ones lived in this paradise, as did we Word Slaves.
What happened to this tropical paradise?
The world grew cold. The jungles died. Frost and snow covered the land. For all their power, the masters could not stop the change. They vanished from the world, consumed by the earth that had turned against them.
Alright. If your people were wiped out, how did you survive?
When the Old Ones vanished, the power of their words remained, as did we, the Word Slaves bound to that power, forced to walk the now frozen and desolate earth, forced to preserve the words and legacy of our masters.
Rough deal.
Many Word Slaves died when the endless winter came, but some learned to survive in the frozen waste, hiding from the lesser races who now hunted us. To survive what the masters could not endure.
What happened to the words of power when the old ones died?
Over the centuries, the magic of the words became dormant. Their power faded. And as we who were left behind grew strong, the bonds enslaving us were broken. We who had once been slaves scattered and hid the words, so that we would be forever free of their legacy. Now, thousands of years have passed, and even we who hid the words no longer know where to find them.
Alright, so what does this have to do with me and Mogrim?
Morgrim seeks to unlock the dormant power of the words, so that he may enslave again. Word slaves, humans, dwarves, elves. Morgrim would have all bow to him as master.
Morgrim will never succeed. I will stop him.
Morgrim is already doomed. The words were meant to release ancient evil upon the land. To devastate those who survived the change. The old ones could not.
Right.
The plague was only the first of the evils the words will unleash.
Oh, lovely.
The world as you know it shall be no more if Morgrim succeeds. This is the legacy of the creators.
Well, that's ironic. The legacy of the creators is to destroy. Fitting irony.
The word. No! It cannot be! Morag!
What happened?
Morag! He strikes at me! This cannot be! She attacks me through the words. She disrupts my spell of projection.
Wait, you were going to say something more about the words? Right. Lovely. Wonderful. Okay. Oh. Alright. Fair enough. I think we already did this one. No, we didn't. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Okie dokie. Well, we have the, we have the thing. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and take this back to, back to our dear friend, Aaron Gend, which is kind of cool. That's the wrong way. This is the way we want to go. Okay. Perfect. Wonderful.
The city of
Good.
Neverwinter is forever in your debt for recovering the first word of power. We hope you will have continued success on your mission to thwart Morgrim and his followers. But now is not the time to dwell on past successes. There are more words yet to be found before Morgrim gets his claws on them.
Okay, I have one of the words of power.
Why didn't you say something earlier?
You were talking!
Hopefully this will slow the armies advancing on Neverwinter. At the very least, the loss of another word of power will strike a harsh blow to the plans of Morgrim's cult, whatever they may be. You have done well. The Lord's Alliance and Neverwinter are grateful for your efforts. And on their behalf, I would like to give you this reward of 3,000 gold coins.
Hey! Thanks. I appreciate it. I ran into Hadrian again, by the way.
Adriline, what did the lizard woman have to say this time?
She spoke of the ancient creator race. She claimed to be one of them. I think she's a friend.
I'm no history expert, but wouldn't that make her thousands of years old? I'm not sure whether I believe her, and I don't know what this has to do with Morgrim. But I intend to try and find out.
Right.
Leave Hadriline to me. Morgrim and his crew are still skulking around the countryside, which means they must believe there's at least one more word still undiscovered. Find it before they do.
Okay. Cool.
I wish you luck in your mission. The very survival of Neverwinter may depend on it.
Alright. Anyway, for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. We got another word of power. It was awesome. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, as brief as it was. I guess by the time you guys are seeing this, it will have been cut down to about an hour, all included. So yeah, excuse me. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Give me a second. chatting. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed. You know what to do. Uh, check out the links down in the description. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I think today I'm probably gonna end up doing one more episode at this time of recording. But by the time you guys are seeing it, it'll be probably the week of Christmas. That will end up the week before on the Tuesday before Christmas. So, hope you guys have a merry one. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. As I am recording this the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas or a Merry Yule or a Happy Holidays or what have you. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay tuned for next week, and until next time, guys, remember, keep it real, keep it safe, keep it healthy, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.